all you sexy sinners. We're hanging in the hayloft, where partners mingle, fantasies tangle, couples swap, nothing is off limits, and everyone is invited to play. This is a swingers playground, strictly 18 years or older. If you're ready for a wild ride, grab a drink and come on in. Hey, all you sexy sinners, how we doing tonight? Welcome to Hangin' in the Hayloft. I am your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Travis. And this is my co-host, the sexy, the sultry, the queen of the barn.
I'm sultry now.
You're sultry. Corby.
Hey, y'all.
How we doing? How was your weekend? Or how was your week, I should say. I mean, this is a whole different day, so we're...
Yeah, this is a whole new... This week's been tough.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
You are telling me.
The schedule change, the sleeping changes, the weather. My goodness, it's just...
Right?
It's been a lot, but...
I'm tired of winter already.
I was tired by the first snowfall.
First of all, I want to thank our
Sponsor?
Thank you, sponsor, Romantics. Stop into a Romantics near you. With Romantics, it's going to be a great night. But yeah, so my week's been kind of iffy. It's, wow. My first day by myself, had to get trained for my last day of training. So I had to work 6 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, and then have to be back to work that night at 10 o'clock. You want to talk about a tired Travis? Yeah.
But then, didn't you have to stay over that night?
No, it was the second night.
Oh, the second night.
The second night. That's the storm, the winter storm day.
Yeah, Friday night, Saturday.
Yep. So, and then like my second day, I ended up having to stay over. I was mandated to work 4 hours overtime, and
I feel like it went more than 4 hours because you stayed till like 10.
4 hours.
Was it
7, 8, 9,
4?
10.
I was thinking it was longer than that because you first said 8. You'd be off by 8.
Yeah, that's what they were thinking.
10. So.
But anyways.
But yeah, so Mondays. We're doing this on Mondays, not just for Travis's schedule, but the only day that neither of us have to work really is Sundays.
You had to work today? Or you said Sunday.
Follow along with the conversation. Do we need like subtitles?
I'm with it.
So for our relationship, we need that day. It needs to be about us so we can reconnect and, just focus on us. And if we've got shopping to do, we don't have to rush home to do the podcast. And, so we did it not just for his schedule, but also for our relationship.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I'm missing Monday Night Raw, but I can rewatch it, the recording tomorrow. But, again, I want to thank Jennifer Webb for introducing Pineapple, the cow. She was the winner. Everybody voted. Congratulations, Jennifer. That was, it's fantastic that everybody participated. I mean, that was awesome. So, Pineapple the cow. And then, our shot of the day. I don't know how this is going to taste. I saw this at Walmart, and I was like, ooh, might be good. And so, I'll let Corby take charge of this.
Okay, so we're going to do Smirnoff Peppermint Twist. And we're going to just mix it with rum chata.
See what it's like.
So, I think it's just going to be a creamy peppermint mix. I don't think it's going to be much of a change in flavoring. So,
we'll see. We'll give our top hay bales, right? Is that what we're doing? Hay bales?
Yes, we're doing hay bales.
Don't spill it.
Or was it haystacks?
Hay bales. I don't know. It was your idea.
I don't remember now.
So, again, peppermint twist Smirnoff mixed with rum chata.
We need either bigger cups or different shot glasses.
I think maybe you just need to learn how to pour.
Really?
I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I can definitely smell the peppermint.
I brought 2.
So how was everybody's week? Let us know. Last week. We need something to stir it with.
Yeah, I didn't bring any stirrers.
No, you didn't. We ran out of them.
We didn't run out. They're downstairs.
Yeah, I'll just mixy with my finger, I guess.
I will swirl.
Mixy.
See, you just tasted it.
Okay.
Do you have a shot?
I don't.
You don't?
No. I was can look one up, but
No, it's too late for that.
too late.
So,
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and go Pat go.
Very peppermint.
It is very pepperminty.
It's refreshing.
It is. It is very refreshing. I would probably give that. I mean, that's good. That's good. I would give it probably a 8 hay bales out of 10.
Yeah, I would say an 8 is good.
That's
And
really good.
It's creamy.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be this good. I mean, that's.
See, and this was my idea.
You're obviously the brains of the group.
He admits it. I'm the brains of the operation.
Yeah, you must be the brains of the. That's really good.
Not bad.
So, anyways, so Corby is going to lead off this week.
Am I?
You are. You don't. I always lead off.
It's your show. You're the host. I'm just the brains of the operation.
I can start it.
Okay, let's not fight.
Really?
Okay, so every episode, at least once, this topic is mentioned. Communication. But what does that really mean? I mean, yeah, you tell your partner this, you tell your partner that, but it's also having those uncomfortable conversations.
It's more than just talking.
Yeah, it's opening up. It's being honest with yourself and with your partner. Even if you're nervous about what they're going to say, what their reaction's going to be, it doesn't matter if you've known your partner for a month or 20 years. You're still going to have those times where you're like, gosh, I just don't know what he's going to say when I tell him that this is my fantasy, or here's an idea, let's go try this. Even when you get a little shy or bashful, having the openness to be able to communicate, the nerve, the courage, and no matter what the outcome is, the fact that you are trying to open that door to communicate. It's not just, hey, let's go to this party. It's, hey, I like to go to this party because I'm wanting to try a gangbang, or I'm wanting to get into the swing. I want to go to a shadow stage or a shower room or
Glory hole.
Glory hole. It can be a little scary bringing that up for the first time, just like the first time you brought up, let's get into the lifestyle. That can be a very scary, nervous, uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
But to have that communication, it's not just, these are my fantasies. It's opening up and having those uncomfortable conversations.
It's having the conversations to be the real you.
Yes.
I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
When the lifestyle was brought up to me, it was not under a good situation. We were trying to save our marriage. That's not a way to go about it. But I personally am now in a stable enough relationship to where I know that if I bring something up, I'm going to be heard. And I hope you guys feel the same way, that if and when you talk to your spouse or your partner, either one, that you feel like you're going to be heard. And a lot, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be lifestyle talking. I mean,
no,
like, how was your day? Every day I ask you, how was your day? You know, and I hope you feel like I'm listening, that I care, that I'm
right. It's not just a conversation to have. Yeah. It's just, you're really asking, because we used to work together, and we used to ride to work and home from work, and we would have those venting
situations, yes,
where we're complaining. So now that we don't have that, it does mean a lot that you're still asking, how was my day? And it's not the same, because you're not in the situation, so you don't get the same emotions, but the people I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
do. So yeah, I do feel like you do genuinely care when you ask, how was my day?
And even, every morning, I ask you, how'd you sleep?
Right.
But it could be, if it is the lifestyle thing that you're bringing up, like I said, it could, I want to try glory hole. I want to try, well, like you said, gangbang, or the swing, or, whatever that fantasy is. I mean, it's obviously best to bring it up, but the communication in your relationship should never stop. Whether it's about lifestyle or your vanilla life, it should never stop. It could be about supper for that night.
Yeah. How often do we say, where do you want to go to dinner?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, okay, you pick something, I'll find something on menu. Then you say, well, let's go get tacos. And I'm like, I'm not really in the mood for tacos. I'm wanting you to say, let's go to a sit-down restaurant. Let's go to Applebee's. Let's go to Olive Garden. Do we have the budget for this? But I'm not going to say that.
I am not a mind reader.
And we don't. We always do that. Women, men, we always do that. I don't care. Whatever you want, I'll find something. When deep down, we're really wanting to go and have a night out. And for some reason, we are ashamed or too shy, or we know we don't have the money, but man, we've got just enough. We could go out to eat tonight. And you feel maybe a little guilty, I guess, that, hey, I'm asking to go to a more expensive restaurant than Taco Bell, which, hell, nowadays, fast food is just as expensive as sitting down at Applebee's.
Sit down restaurant. Here's your drink.
Thank you. So, just breaking that barrier to have that honest conversation about what the fuck do you want for dinner?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you might throw out I was kind of in the mood for steak tonight. And yeah, cooking at home a steak right now, it's like $30 a steak.
Yep.
So you've got to balance that budget and say, well, we really can't afford steak, but we could do this, and it's close enough.
We've done pork steak.
Yeah, pork steak is cheap right now.
But it's having those hard conversations. having those hard conversations is going to open up so much more with you and your partner. It'll bring you closer together, and because the lifestyle is about you and your partner. It's your walk. It's your lifestyle. It's your fantasies. It's just added spice in the bedroom. But it's going to bring out so much more. And if your partner is kind of, I don't want to say, I don't know how to, if your partner doesn't like communication, doesn't like to talk or whatever, I don't even want to put it that way.
But some people just don't want to, they don't know how to express themselves.
Yeah. And it could open honestly, all the communication you guys have in the lifestyle could open up your partner to even bigger and better communication. And the communication, I mean, in my opinion, the communication, like when you are going out to a party or a club or an event or whatever, communication needs to happen before, during, and after. Mm-hmm. Before, what are we expecting? What are we doing? You know, why? What are we wanting to get out of this event?
What is okay? What is not okay?
Yes. Okay. Number 2, during. There's been times, well, like at when we met that lesbian couple, I had turned to the one partner and said, "Can I feel her boobs?" And she's like, "Yeah, I don't care." Then I turned to you and said, "Do you care?"
Right. And
you're like, "I don't give a shit." And and I felt her boobies. I mean, they were nice, but they were nice boobies. But that would be the during. You know, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
You know, are you still in the mood? Are you still wanting to find somebody or some buddies or? And then
do we need to take a break?
Yes.
Do we need to step outside, get away from the crowd?
Yes.
Do we need to? I don't know. Just jump in. Should we go talk to this couple?
That's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge. You know, are you interested? Am I interested? I mean, are they interested? What do you think? You know, it's just that's the during. After, what did you like? What you didn't like? Were you uncomfortable? You know, was I close enough to you to where you felt comfortable?
Right.
Does that make sense?
And it's not, oh my God, we're not in high school. We don't have to talk about it. Yeah, you do.
Uh-huh.
You do have to talk about it. Because if you don't, the things that bothered you are going to fester. The things that you enjoyed might not ever happen again.
Yep.
Because you didn't tell your partner, hey, I really enjoyed watching you do this.
See, she loves watching me with another woman, and vice versa.
To a limit.
Yeah.
Because it does get to the point where it's like, okay, come on, and I'm tapping him out. That, you know, you're going down on a woman for an hour, and it's like, whoa.
But I mean,
I've not gotten that.
If it's like if I can get it up, you would totally enjoy it.
Yes. Yeah. However, if you're going to plow her for 30 minutes, it's going to be like, whoa.
Right.
Wait a minute here, mister.
I mean, that all depends if I take a pill or not.
Right. But it's telling your partner what you liked, what you didn't like, how to make it better, how to avoid some things that didn't make it that great.
I was a little jealous about this.
Yeah, and it is okay.
It's okay to be
have
jealous.
That jealousy.
Yes, it is okay.
I mean, number one, if you're not jealous in any way whatsoever, do you really care about your relationship?
I agree.
I mean, all honesty, when Travis says, "Oh, I don't care, you can go," he's not saying he doesn't care. He's saying he does not mind if I go play or if I go do something.
Go play. I don't care.
It comes out as, I don't care. And that's how men talk.
But you know what
But we have communicated enough. And please, let me just pause right now. this is not a drinking game. Every time we say communicate or communication, please do not start taking a drink because you will be hammered by now. We're only 20 minutes in and we've said it like 50 times. But I mean, if you don't have that communication, you're not going to know where to go next or where not to go next.
Yep.
I mean, men cannot read our minds. We can't read their minds. We might think we know what they're thinking.
You can't?
No, we can't. There's that meme where two people are laying in bed. The man's rolled over. He's got a smile on his face. And the woman's going, I bet he's thinking about a woman. And he's thinking about fucking bacon. I mean, it's like...
Well, I mean, if she's thinking, I'm thinking Packer football.
Yeah, okay, he's thinking about Packers. But we can't read each other's minds. And the only way to survive in the lifestyle, 100%, is communication. And you might not get the answer you want, but it is always better to ask for permission than to beg for forgiveness. Because you might get that permission, but you might not get that forgiveness. It might ruin your friendship, your marriage, your relationship, your partnership.
Any friendships you had, it could.
Yeah. It could. I mean, the lifestyle is not for cheating. It's not for secrets. It's not for hiding things.
Nope.
It's to open up and, add a little extra to your relationship.
Again, it's just added spice.
Yes.
In your bedroom. And I mean,
well, even with friendships.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people in the lifestyle that don't play with anybody but their partner. They like having sex out in the open. They like the friendships that they make in the lifestyle. They like to be naked on a boat. They like to be naked out in public.
You're calling somebody out.
No, there's a couple people that I think might even be watching.
I don't know.
That like to be naked on boats. But, it's not just about sex.
No.
It's about the relationship and the connections that you make. And the number one connection you need to nurture is your relationship with your partner.
Absolutely. And communication is good news, bad news, the hard truth, the hard to understand, everything and anything in between. But please don't ever let the communication stop. I mean, we talk constantly. I mean,
we do. Even when we have nothing to say, we just talk. I was going to add something in, but I can't remember what it was.
But communication, if people are drinking every time we say communication, they're probably smashed.
They're falling off their chairs.
But it's the hard truths. It's the truth. It's not the lies. Don't lie. It's not hiding. It's open. It's honest, and it shows respect that you love and want to support your partner. I mean, that's
right. Which, when we first got together, you were afraid.
It was tough
to come out and tell me things, or to ask me things, or say things to me. And I straight up told you, do not make me someone I don't want to be. I'm not your exes. You don't know how I'm going to react when you ask me to go play. Yeah. When you ask me to go do something, or you ask me if I want to go do something. And that took even me a while to come out to you and say, this is what I'm into. This is what I want to do. Or, yeah, I've already done that. So
she doesn't have a lot of fantasies. Just saying.
Been there, done that. But I mean, by lying to your partner or hiding something from your partner, you are assuming they're going to say no and not let you do it. So you're going to do it anyway.
Yep.
And then you'll deal with the repercussions later. And honestly, there might not be a later. Your marriage could end. Your friendship could end. Your relationship could end. Because you lied, or you hid, or you snuck around, and
because you didn't communicate.
Yeah. Had to get one last shot in or what?
I did.
So, yeah, I mean, communication, we say it all the time. But if you sit down and think about what it really is, what it really means, I think it would surprise you on how easy it is. I mean, if you choose to be with someone and you take those wedding vows, or you just have that connection between each other that we're ride or die, we're never getting married, we're never separating, we're always going to be together, then you should be able to open up to that person. You should trust and know that that person is going to accept you. And maybe you're growing apart, and this could bring you guys back together.
It very well could.
Or it could make it to where you realize, okay, this is not the path that I was on. He wants to go in a different direction. Let's see where this takes us. And
I mean, we don't want to see anybody get
No.
divorced or separated or whatever. But I mean, either they accept, well, like when I came out to you as bi, you either accepted it or you didn't. And, that was a scary move on my part.
Right.
I mean, it was, and she fully accepted it. And I thank her and love her more because that she accepted of who I am. So, and that's where the communication comes in, So
yeah, it's not just the easy conversations.
No,
it's the hard ones.
And the hard ones, they're the most important.
Yeah.
So, number 2, clothed.
Can you speak? I mean, after that communication shot game there, we're...
Right? Closed mouths don't get fed. What does that mean?
I asked you that question after you wrote it down.
See if I can remember what I meant. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you're at a party and you and your partner are eyeing this other couple and you're like, oh, babe, what do you think of them? Say yes, you're good.
Yeah, let's go meet them.
Okay, thank you. So, or she could say,
I don't know. They're kind of, they're too good for us.
okay. So, do you go up and say hi? You guys are great tonight, or do you just
Stay at your table.
Stay at your table. Closed. I cannot say that word. Closed mouths don't get fed. Say hi. John Cena, how you doing? Joey, how you doing? It's your lifestyle. It's your walk in the lifestyle. If you don't go up and say hi, if you do, okay, let's go with if you do. If you do go up and say hi, okay, you might get a no. That's fine. Let it be. Okay, cool. Great meeting you guys. Blah, blah, blah. But if you don't take that chance, it's always going to be a no.
Yep.
I mean,
and it could just be that, sorry, we're waiting for someone to come over. We got friends coming, so we don't want them to think that they're, they were too late. They missed out. It could just be not right now.
And that no, maybe not right now, maybe another time.
Yeah.
That no may not be a permanent no. I mean, I know we've kind of touched on this before in other podcasts, but you can't just do this. You can't be a fly in the wall and watch everybody.
I do that only until I've gotten a couple in, I'm relaxed a little bit more, and I've already seen who I want to talk to.
I get that. I get that.
So surveying the room, there is nothing wrong with that.
No, but what I'm saying is all night. You can't all night just being a fly on the wall, watching people and not talking. In my opinion, you're not. That is the closed mouth. You're not going to get anywhere. Not everybody's going to come up and say, hi, how are you? They're in their own world. They're with their cliques. They're with their friends. They're,
They have their own agenda.
Yeah, they have, So, excuse me. Closed mouths don't get fed. You have to make that leap and get daring. That 10 out of 10 woman that you see that you want to play with may give you a yes. She may give you a no. But at least you can say that you tried. I mean, so go ahead.
She's going to respect the fact that you came up. Or
Yes.
he is going to respect the fact that you came up. I mean, I have gone up to people. I have approached the female, the wife, the partner, and said, I just want to be respectful and tell you that I'm really into your husband or partner. And I'd like to get to know you guys a little bit better. And sometimes they take that as, no, that's not going to happen. For whatever reason. Okay, cool. I'll back off. Not a problem. And sometimes they're like, well, yeah, let's sit down. Let's talk about that. They will respect you a lot more if you come up and you're honest and you're like, this is my intention. Instead of going up to the guy and be like, hey, how you doing? So maybe we can play. If you are of the opposite sex, approaching the partner of the same sex as you is going to take you 10 times further than approaching the opposite sex person that you're wanting to mess with.
If you're wanting to play, especially if you're a single man, and you wait till the husband leaves the table to talk to the wife, husband comes back, he's going to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Who are you?
So, again, that's awesome that you took the step. But in our opinion, talk to that same sex first, then approach sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
Yes, you did.
Then approach the opposite sex. Or, if you're like me, the same sex. I mean...
Yeah. I get them... Or it's even better to talk to them together. And I can understand if he's really cute and you can't speak to him or her, she's drop dead gorgeous and you just can't form words. You pull the spouse aside and be like, okay, look, here's my thing.
Here's my dilemma.
I'm interested. I want to be respectful to you. So you don't think I'm trying to do anything, and you don't have to explain. I'm not trying to do something shady. Just your approach is going to show that you're trying to be open and honest and all cards out on the table. So, I mean, the number way to get a no from us is to approach him after I leave the table. Because, honey, you just...
You just struck out.
You just struck out. Just get up and walk away. Just turn right around and keep on going. It seems sketchy. It absolutely does, Mike. It seems like you are trying...
to get what we have.
Yes. And to maybe be sneaky about it and be like, okay, look, we can meet every Tuesday at the hotel across the street from my work. Bring your lunch and we'll enjoy the whole lunch hour. It just seems like you're sneaking around. And in the lifestyle, that happens so often.
It happens more often than what people think.
It really does. People, you think that they've got a happy relationship and it comes to find out that one of them is sneaking around, one of them's cheating. And you're in the lifestyle. You have permission
right?
to sleep with other people. You don't have to sneak around. And that's where the lifestyle gets the bad name. And that's where relationships crumble. People get hurt. And then it becomes a whole drama thing.
Yeah.
And nobody wants any of that. So, I mean, even approaching, I understand. If you're walking towards a table and we're not paying attention and I get up and I walk away and you sit down the second I get up, it's innocent. It just happened that way. But when I come back, it's going to look sketchy. My perception is my reality. Your perception is your reality.
You need, if something like that happens, you need to say, I apologize for you just left, I just sat down. I apologize. Right. Don't want to rub the wrong way. Or I don't want to give off the wrong vibe.
Exactly.
It just happened.
Or excuse yourself. Be like, okay, look, I noticed she just left. Or I noticed he just left. I want to talk to you all. I will be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink. I want to wait till she comes back so this doesn't look bad. And that's fine. Okay, I'm going to come back to the table. He's going to say, some lady came up. Or another
I don't know who the fuck she was.
I don't know who they were. But they're going to come back. So, and then you come back. If you don't come back, then, I mean, either you got distracted by the other 35 people in the room, or it could have been shady. But why would you leave the table if it was going to be shady? So I mean, there's ways to handle it.
Closed mouths don't get fed. I mean, if you're shy, I get it. It sucks. It sucks being shy. I get it. But you have to break that mold. Get out of that shyness. Talk to people. I mean, it's like, I'm not, if most of you that are watching know me, I am not shy by any means.
You have been, though.
What do you mean?
You've had your moments where you've been shy, like, I want to go, okay, I'm going to go. You know, you have that moment of...
Well, yeah, but once I break that ice, I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good to go. And maybe that's what attracts people to me. I don't know. I'm spitting on myself. But again, I like to talk to people. I like to compliment people. I like people to compliment me. Do I smell good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Tell me I smell good.
You smell good.
See, I mean, I'm there at the event to either play with you or have that added spice. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for that added spice. If there's a connection between the three of us or the four of us, I'm always, you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm always on the hunt. I'm not. But like at the luau, it's like, is there something there between the four of us? Is there something there between I'm always there might be that chance. Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And I get more shy about it.
I'm like, I'm not the type that, okay, so you're kind of the closed mouth.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, I am not. I will flirt, I will touch, I will this and that and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. You are not. I will put my arm around the woman or whatever, obviously with permission.
But see, that's where, you are that person. Their other half needs to be that person to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where we find the line.
Yeah,
that their other person isn't you.
I am the open mouth to us.
Yes. I would agree with that, yes.
So, again, if there's a spark and there's a connection and blah, 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 take that chance. Mm-hmm. Don't take one for the team, but take that chance.
And see, that's where I feel like I am taking one for the team. Because you are engaging with the female.
Yeah.
And the male isn't engaging with me. They are sitting back They're away. They're not sitting next to me. They're not really talking to me. And it's like, well,
you
why
need
am
to be
I here?
more open-mouthed.
But why should I have to be that to them when they should be that to me?
You both need to be
Because
open-mouthed.
you're that way to them.
You both need to just...
I'm just saying, they need to show that there's an interest.
You both need just to talk. No, so if you don't talk, I mean, it's your lifestyle. It's your walk. If you don't want to talk to others, that's fine. That's on you. I'm not. Don't take that as a disrespectful remark, because that's not how I meant it. But the more you talk and the more you communicate and show interest in people and want to get to know them, the further you're along, you're gonna get in the lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's got to be both ways. There's got to be both of the other couple have to show interest in us.
Yeah,
It can't just be she's showing interest in you and he's, for some reason, it's always the other guy. They're not. Well, they're the closed mouths.
There's a couple that have been at the luau for the past actually 2 or 3 years, I think.
2, if it's what I think you're talking about.
I am very interested in both. I don't know if you are.
I mean, I haven't seen much interest from them.
I don't know, but maybe that's something we need to pursue this coming. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But that, I mean, again, see, we just closed mouths don't get fed. Right. I want to be fed. So, anyways, so what if you get no? What if someone approaches you and you're like, not tonight. I'm good. Not tonight. We're just kind of hanging out. Awkward silence.
It is awkward silence because no one wants to come out as being rude or standoffish.
No one wants to hear no.
Yeah, and nobody wants to say, yeah, I'm sorry, you're just not my cup of tea. I mean, how do you tell someone no without hurting their feelings?
Just because you say no does not mean you're the bad guy. You could just say, no, not interested. You could be that standoffish. But you could say, we appreciate the gesture, we appreciate the option, but we're just not interested. Or, I mean, I don't know how you say no.
I mean, in all honesty, people in the lifestyle do need to learn how to communicate that.
Be respectful
that no.
by saying no. But again, if you say no, you're not the bad guy. You're respecting your boundaries. You're respecting your partner's feelings. You're respecting yourself. You're not taking one for the team. You're not just okay. That's whatever. Let's go do it. Mm-hmm. You're not the bad guy when you say no. It's you got to have self-respect for yourself and your partner to know that this just isn't working. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whether it's pre-play, during play, it doesn't matter. You need to have that self-respect. Say, hey, this is not working. We're just going to end it now.
Mm-hmm. Or just that, I'm sorry, we don't see that connection with you. We can be friends. That's great. But a lot of people in lifestyle don't do that. They come up with excuses. Yep. Oh, I've got to get home. Yep. Got to let the dog out. Or we've got to pick up the kids tomorrow.
Be honest.
Yeah. Just be like, we're great friends. Yeah.
Now, see, I just saw somebody else that popped on that I'm kind of interested in. be respectful when you say no. You know, I don't even know how to.
You don't have to be mean and rude and, you know, go on, get
Get on out of here.
It can just be as simple as, you know, I'm sorry, we just don't have that connection with you guys.
And what if they come and up and say hi?
You can say hi. We can talk. We can be friends. But if it seems like they're waiting for that moment to go play, you know, you've got to shut that down. You can't be the pleasantries. You can't make the excuses. Oh, well, not tonight, not this time. Be honest.
You can't flirt and then say no.
Yeah, don't be a tease. Don't. No.
I am not a tease. Just putting that out there.
Really? I mean, communication. Be honest, not just with your partner, but with the people that are potentially trying to play with you or just wanting to be friends. And they might laugh and be like, no, we
don't want to play.
We weren't, that's not what we were doing. We were just here to enjoy your company. And, you know, then you can all laugh about it because you weren't rude.
Right.
You weren't an asshole being like, yeah, no. Not you guys. Just no.
I mean, and with saying that, there's a lot of people that say it's not about the looks. It's all about the personality, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. If you're not physically attracted in the lifestyle, you're probably not going to play with the people. I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
But with that said, a donkey can turn into a unicorn. Yeah. After you get to know somebody, being around them multiple times or even, you know, working with somebody is never a good idea.
No.
But it happens to where you start seeing them, you know, one little thing, one comment, one outfit, something, it changes the way you look at your people, your friends, your family. You know, you can be turned off and turned on just as quickly. So just because it's a no today doesn't mean it's a no in 6 months. Yep. I mean, you might get to know those people and be like, oh my God, you know, he is the sweetest person ever. He's got a resting bitch face, but he's really not an asshole. I actually saw the true him. Or
which you did.
I have had that moment happen briefly. But I mean, even with her, she could have a resting bitch face and you can think, oh my God, she's too good for me and all that. But after a while, you get to know the real person and you're like, you know, I used to think you were a bitch. You don't want to say that. But your perception of that person can change. I mean, perception is reality, 100%. If you perceive something, that is what you believe is true.
Pardon me.
That is what you believe.
Pardon me.
Happened or is happening, and
I don't have to work tomorrow.
I do. But yeah, saying no doesn't make you the bad guy.
No, absolutely not.
The way you say no.
Again, it's about respecting you. It's respecting your spouse and it's respecting your relationship. Respecting all of that, knowing that just the connection's not there and you're just not attracted to him or whatever, does not make you the bad guy. They could be your next best friends. Mm-hmm. I mean,
absolutely. Even if you never ever play with them.
We have a couple. Well, we've talked about them many times. They have a boat. We've never played with them, but they are. I feel like they are one of our best friends. Yeah. They are amazing people.
Yeah.
So, and in the future that may change. That's up to them. But
that's not what we're looking for.
Yeah,
we're not looking for their rules to change. We're not. We just want to hang out with them.
Because they're awesome people. They like to drink.
So Luna does make a good point. Chemistry is a thing. Sometimes it takes time to spark.
It does. It does. And just FYI, Luna, I think there's a spark between you and me. Just saying. But so coming out. So coming out, it's not all about sexuality. Did you know that?
I do now.
You do now?
I do now.
You can come out as gay. You can come out as bi. You can come out as lesbian, which is pretty much the same thing as being gay. Mm-hmm. But owning who you are, and the people that know you, that really, whoa, wait a minute, what did she say? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh. That know you, that know that, well, you come out to your vanilla friends, say, hey, I just want you guys to know that we are swingers. And I mean, I would say probably 90% of the people are going to be like, whoa, our friendship is done. We're not into that or whatever. But
if you're coming out to them.
Yes.
Now, if your friends come to you and are like, you know what? I noticed you have a pineapple tattoo on your calf. Are you a swinger? Right. Or you have a pineapple on your desk. Are you a swinger? You know, your friends that are curious about it, they're going to ask. They know. And they're not going to run for the hills. It's the ones that you're like, accept it. This is who I am, accept it. And they're the ones that are going to judge.
But you have to accept who you are. Be true to who you are. Whether it's coming out as poly, whether it's coming out as being a swinger, or what non-monogamous, is that all?
Yeah.
But being true to who you are, when you come out as a swinger, I have to many people, and a lot of people, they're like, be you. You know, that's not for me, but you know, I'm proud of you for being able to do that, and blah blah blah. You've got to live your best life.
Yeah.
The way you feel is the best life. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I mean, the truth shall set you free. No?
Calm it down. Let's just bring it down just a little bit.
But I mean, really, it really will set you free. It's going to show you who truly loves you and who is truly your real friends.
But you do not need to do that at Christmas dinner.
No.
You don't need to go up to your boss at work and be like, "Hey, this is my life." You can still keep it contained. I mean, honestly, there are a few people at work that know that I am a swinger. There's convicts that work where I work. We'll just say there's convicts that work where I work. And there's convicts where you work too.
Yeah.
I don't want them knowing my life. There's people that, you know, fork truck drivers and, you know, line people and stuff. I don't want them to know. There are a few close friends of mine that know.
Your work husband.
And yeah, I have a work husband. He's a pain in the ass, but he needs constant supervision. So
do I.
But you know, there's some people that you share things with, and there's other people that you don't, because when you do share those things with you, they're like, "Oh, really?" And then they start calling you, or they start trying to come over because they want to cheat on their wife or their husband or partner or whatever. And they don't understand what the lifestyle is. So when you choose to come out and who you choose to come out to, just be careful, be mindful. I'm not saying you need to hide who you are.
No.
But you might give grandma a heart attack if you are carving the ham and be like, "Oh, by the way, We had a 5-person orgy on this table. We are swingers. You know, your friends and your family that are close to you, they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna see.
Oh my God, yes.
Pineapples. They're gonna see gnomes, I think, is a symbol. They're gonna see things, and they're gonna be like,
They're gonna add 1 + 1 = 2.
Exactly. And you know, they're gonna see our podcast and be like, holy fuck, that's Corby. I work with her. But you know, you're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose family. You're gonna lose people that you didn't think you would because they don't understand. Same with coming out of the closet as LGBTQ plus or
You got
any
that right.
part. I did. I had to think about it. Or I mean, hell, even coming out straight sometimes you as friends like, wait, you're not gay? You know, be who you are.
Be true to who you are.
Yeah.
I tell you what, me coming out as bi was probably the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. I brought it up to her first, and then she was accepting of it. If she wasn't accepting of it, I would have just shut it down and hit it deeper inside me. I would have never came out. But because she was fully accepting of me, that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But I was supported and loved and welcomed and proud of yous, and not every man is bi, and I get that. But coming out, it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard truth.
First, you have to admit it to yourself.
Yeah, I didn't want to admit it.
Oh.
To myself.
Right.
I didn't want to admit it, and I finally had to, and it was like that was like part of, you know, the stress level kind of went down a little bit.
Right.
And then I admitted it to you, and then the stress level went down a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Right.
But I mean, this isn't even this topic's not even about being bi or gay or whatever. It's being in the lifestyle. It's not all about sexuality, coming out, you know, as a sexual being. Mm-hmm. Human beings are sexual beings. I mean, that's.
Yep.
I mean,
whether it's one of the only creatures that is judged for sleeping with multiple partners.
Yeah. And people frown upon it. You know, the haters, I'm going to steal this from Adam. They can kick rocks. I mean,
yeah.
Live
your best life.
Live your best life and love who you are. Whether you're bi, straight, gay, whatever.
Swinger, vanilla.
Whatever. Love who you are. Be true to who you are, and you're going to love your life. I love my life. You know, if I didn't, I'm kind of fucked. But I mean, I mean, that's, be true to who you are, and you're going to find out, honestly and truthfully, you're going to find out who your real friends are. Mm-hmm. So,
and you don't have to wear pineapple stuff. You don't have to wear the rainbow flag. I mean, honestly, I would like to wear rainbow stuff, but that does give off the wrong impression. And I don't want anyone to think that I am trying to be someone I'm not. So I don't wear rainbow stuff because I don't want to give off the wrong impression that I am part of that community. I'm accepting of it. I don't want someone to think that I am that way, and then you have to like burst their bubble and be like, I'm sorry, I'm straight.
You kind of have to be, because your partner is in that community.
Yes. But you do not have to be flailing your sexuality. You don't have to be flailing that you're a swinger or that you're poly or that you're straight in a heterosexual relationship. You don't have to tell the world. Yeah, it's great when you're in those situations and you can be like, you know, everyone's drinking, you're at a swinger party, and you're like, I like gay men. You know, like, it's great.
People are going to be like, what the fuck?
Right? You know, it's the appropriateness. I mean, honestly, you don't want to go to work and just be like, I have an announcement to make.
I am bisexual.
Board meeting. And be like, I'm a swinger. Honestly, it is no one's business unless you choose to make it their business.
And Luna, just to comment on your comment, Luna said she loves bi men. So does Corby. I don't think she ever. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't think you ever really looked into it before me, but
no. But it doesn't affect me really either way. I mean, if you do or you don't, it's what you're doing, not what I'm doing.
Right.
So, I mean, be you. If you want to go down on a guy, go down on a guy. You know, if it progresses from there, we need to have another conversation.
Yeah.
But I mean, being orally bi, I don't have an issue with.
So
I don't think I would have an issue with anything else. We would just need to communicate about that.
Yeah, if they were like, I want you to fuck me,
we would need to have that conversation.
Babe, what do you, we'd be in that situation.
Right.
I mean, what do you think? We're in the middle of it. I mean, are you okay with this? You know,
right.
I will never bottom, never ever. No, it's just not my thing. But I will top if that arises.
Well, you haven't been in that situation.
No, I haven't.
So to make that statement might be premature.
I will not bottom.
I understand. You can make that statement firmly. But as far as anything further, you would need to explore that before making that decision.
Yeah.
So we don't need 10,000 phone calls or be like, hey, are you into this?
Yeah, no.
You know, it's something that is slowly progressing. And if it got to that, we would have to discuss before. I mean, because it can be a little awkward. You know, men are, go sleep with that woman. But when it comes to a man, it's like, okay, is this the life that you're wanting, or are you going to be straight or completely bi and play both? You know,
I want both.
There's.
I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
Okay. I'm just trying to express what you have expressed to me.
Yes,
that you're not ready to fuck a guy in the ass.
No, not yet. No.
So, there. I will stop trying to get to my point.
You're dragging it on.
I'm not dragging it on. I'm trying to be delicate about it and making sure that people aren't going to start messaging you saying, fuck me.
Yeah, no. I don't want that
Because you're not at that point yet.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Thank you for letting me help you by not getting 5,000 messages from other guys that are like, let's go. Because you are not there.
No.
At this point, you are orally bi.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still bi. Period. I'm bi.
Oh, my goodness. Back to importance of communication. See? We just communicated.
Okay, so wow, what time
we
is
are
it?
at 8 o'clock.
Wow, we're making good time tonight.
Yeah, we're making good time, but Corby does have to work, and so do a lot of other people. So don't want to rush through this.
No, and I'm not going to rush through it, and I'm going to take a pill, and you're still going to get the dick. So
you better hurry the fuck up. I go to bed at 9.
You'll wait for that dick.
I've been waiting a month.
Really? Shut up.
Your birthday. It's been over a month.
Anyways, sometimes no, it hasn't been a month. Sometimes in the life, don't look at me like that.
It's been since your birthday.
Sometimes in your life,
in life
and the lifestyle, you don't need to go work.
I'm just reading here.
Your life and the lifestyle doesn't go as the way you think it's going to go. I saw on TikTok, imagine that, Adam and Chris recorded a podcast at a hotel takeover. Excuse me. And it was a great, well, I don't know. We were not there. But from what he says, it was a great podcast. It was an awesome experience. And the only people that know about this podcast are the people that were there, because the audio, or the audio did not record. So, how do you handle a situation like that? I mean,
shit happens. I mean, it
okay, Forrest.
didn't record.
No matter what life throws at you, it's all about how you deal with it. Smile and go on. Life's gonna get better. Just because this one podcast didn't record doesn't mean the rest of them aren't. Doesn't mean you need to quit. Doesn't mean to throw a fit about it.
Yeah. I mean, at work, if you don't get that promotion, I mean, number one, don't throw a fit and throw a chair through a window or, show your ass.
You want to.
You want to, but
no,
I do. You compose yourself, you excuse yourself, and you go think about your life decisions. You think about, what do I do next? Do I leave this job and go find something else? I mean, that happens with anything. If your hours get cut, you don't get the raise that you were wanting to, your mortgage goes up, your car breaks down, you're always going to have setbacks. You're always going to have things that didn't go as you planned, and you've got to move past it. It's how you deal with it.
Can you repeat that? I was not listening at all.
That's too bad. But I mean, even like we were talking earlier, like there was a hotel takeover that we went to, and I had to have had COVID or something. I had a temperature
You felt like shit.
of 135. I was freezing. I was wrapped up in a blanket, and he was wanting to drag me all over this fucking hotel. And I'm like, I just want to go back to bed. And he's like, I just want to go say hi and say goodnight to these people, and that's fine. So we went to a room. They pulled him in, and he kind of left me in the dust.
You know why? Do you know why?
Why?
Because I am the legend.
Really?
That's why.
Anyway, they pulled him in, and he went around the corner, so I couldn't see him anymore. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, where to go? And a few minutes went by, and I went around the corner, and I saw he was getting a massage from someone. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's fucking wrong. That's so wrong. And I was thinking, it's wrong because, one, I'm not feeling good. Two, I could use a fucking massage. I'm the one that likes the physical contact. I'm the one that wants to be touched. Really. But I didn't say that. I just got pissed. The fact that I wasn't feeling good, and he wasn't thinking, hey, Corby's in the hall. I just came in for a second. I need to get back to her because I said we were going to go get her laid down. I felt he was only thinking about himself and his needs and what he was wanting to do. And when I called him out on it, we made a little scene, not a big scene.
No, yeah,
it was very, very tiny. It was just like, come on, I don't feel good. I want to go to bed. And I mean, we got back to the room and we had an argument. He shut down, of course, and didn't want to talk about it. But in that moment, I was wanting him to say, hey, you know what? Corby would like this massage. Or, hell yeah. Or that might make her feel better. That might get her to stay in the room a little bit longer. I mean, I had a huge fever. I was dying. So I wanted to just go lay down. Die? I almost did.
Did you die?
I almost did. But, so it's, I mean, in that situation, there was a lot of communication that should have been happening. The night was not going the way he wanted because I was sick. People get sick. People don't feel good. People have headaches. People have fevers. Kids get sick. Family gets sick. Your plans are going to get fucked up because something happens. Whether it's a sickness, an illness, a death, God forbid. You lose your job, your car breaks down, whatever. It's not going to go exactly the way you planned. It's not going to be hunky-dory, sunshine and rainbows all the fucking time. It's how you deal with it.
It's all about how you deal with it. I mean, Adam and Chris, they could have been like, fuck this, we're done. Which they are a couple I would like to meet. I don't know about you, but we would eventually like to meet them and see where it goes, but at least as friendships. But they're great people from what I can tell. But just because life throws you curveballs doesn't mean you need to quit. This is kind of going into mental health, right? With what I'm about ready to say. Don't let the hard days win.
Yeah.
There's times I'm dealing with mental health. I mean, fuck, I just watched John Cena's last match and I fucking cried like a baby. I mean, and I was never a big fan of John Cena. I respect him, but I didn't like him. But he had his last match Saturday night, and
which I had already knew how it was going to end, so I was just pissed. I knew how they did him wrong, and I was just upset about it.
It's all about how you deal with the curveballs.
Yep.
You're going to hit a home run, or you're just going to watch it go by. Really, I mean, that's...
Exactly.
You're going to get a 2-run base hit, or you get a double. You're going to get a single. You're going to hit a home run. I mean,
are you going to take your bell and go home? I mean, it is all in how you deal with your setbacks.
For God's sakes, we are all adults, okay? At least I think we are.
Age-wise, yes. We are all adults here.
Physically, yes. Mentally, not so much. But for God's sakes, quit fucking ghosting people. If you're not interested, tell them.
Yeah.
But if you get that, we're not coming out because we're just not that interested. Okay, let's go out and have a date night. Mm-hmm. Let's reconnect.
Oh, that just brings up the couple. We met a couple at the Funny Bone. They are not in the lifestyle
that we know of.
Yeah, that we know of. But we had to share a table with them because at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, you buy your seats, and we only bought 2 seats, so we had to share a table with another couple.
They were an awesome couple.
They were awesome. We really connected, so we thought. I added her on Facebook. He's not on Facebook, so he added her on Facebook too, and we talked back and forth for a good week, maybe 2. We talked about getting together. We did go. There was another free thing that we had.
I don't remember what that was.
I don't know. It was a concert or something that we had free tickets to, and we invited them to come. Anyway,
it was WWE. They showed up.
Oh yeah, WWE. I had tickets from work, and we went. But then after that, they had excuses, and I'm like, okay, well, I thought we were going to get together, play. They were going to teach us how to play D&D. It never happened. Right before my surgery, we were supposed to get together, and like, yeah, we can't go. We were going to go to Adventureland together, and they're like, yeah, we can't go. She had surgery coming up. I had surgery for my boobs coming up, so we're like, okay, just contact us when you're out of surgery, when you're done, you're ready to connect. That was 4 months ago.
Doesn't mean we're not friends with him. We're just kind of on
Yeah, we were the only ones ever reaching out.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like they were just using us for free shit.
And then
they ghosted us, which, I might look up and see if we're still friends on Facebook.
I don't know.
But I don't think we are. I don't think.
But all of this, the lifestyle, the vanilla life, what's up, Bob? It's all about how you handle those curveballs in your life and in the lifestyle. Don't let the haters hate. You know, it's. I don't know. I don't know how to say what I want to say. I mean, it sucks when life throws you curveballs. It sucks. Kids could get sick. Car broke down, like you said. Death in the family.
You don't get the promotion.
Anything.
Times are tough for everybody.
I don't have the money.
Yeah. And just because our kids are old and older and they're supposedly adults.
They're supposed to be adults, but
we don't have to do the every other weekend. We don't have to do the football games and the basketball and the wrestling. We don't have to do all that stuff anymore. But we used to. We know that, hey, when you've got your kids, you can't do lifestyle stuff. You can't have naked people running around your living room.
You have to plan around it.
Yes, you plan around that stuff. It's all in how you handle things with everything in life, not just the lifestyle. Life, period.
Life sucks. I mean,
you're not going to get dealt the perfect hand.
Never.
No matter what.
Never.
I was.
Who I'm with.
Really? You tried to fold on that.
Wow, I did not.
Now you're all in.
Did not.
You did. But, it is all in how you deal with things. And if you get a no, it's
not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
If you get a yes, yes! You know, it's...
Yeah. The important thing is you handle it as an adult. You pull up your big girl panties.
I don't have big girl
forward.
panties.
You can borrow mine. You can have hurt feelings. You can be jealous. You can be upset. You can be depressed about the fact that, my God, it didn't happen again. Or, I think this is making me cough, that candle. You can have those emotions privately. You don't need to bring that drama to the event or to your Facebook page or to anything. Just move on. Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah.
It's...
Life is always going to throw you curveballs. And again, it's all about how you handle it. Be a grown-up and take the strides and deal with it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't have that.
You don't have to put up with things you lie your thought count.
What?
You lie. Your thong counts, Travis.
How did you know I have a fucking thong?
I mean, you don't have to settle.
No.
You don't have to degrade or disrespect yourself or your partner.
No. Preach it.
I mean, obviously, if things are bad in your relationship and, you've...
I've got... So go ahead.
Say it. I'm stumbling here.
I've got the perfect example.
Please.
Okay, I went to a club. This is when we first got together. Okay. I went to a club and they were shooting a porn. And I don't know if you weren't like not feeling well.
I had the kids.
Yeah, you had the kids, and I wanted to go. I've never seen a live porn. I wanted to go, and you were okay with me going, and I was like, I'm gonna go. And what did you say?
You had told me that they were having the option for people to play with the porn stars and possibly be in the porn too. And he had told me that before, a couple days before. So when it came time for him to go, I was like, you know what, if I'm not going to be there, if you want to do that, you want to participate, you can. I told him it was okay. I was letting him know, you don't have to ask me. I'm going to tell you. You know, did you play?
No.
Okay.
I didn't.
But, and I knew he didn't.
The opportunity was there. Whatever. It's not, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get my dick wet that night. Well, maybe I did. Maybe we both.
Probably with us. With me.
But, I mean, with the porn, it was what it, and I mean, I went to a meet and greet. Same thing.
Yeah.
You gave me permission to, if the opportunity.
I was there though.
No, you were not. You were not feeling well. Because you gave me the permission that if this opportunity arises to sleep with this woman, that it was okay.
See, I thought that was. I think that was at an event.
Yeah, it was. It was at.
But I was
the
there.
Pool hall. No, it was a pool hall in Des Moines. You were not there. You didn't feel good, or you had the boys.
Probably had the kids.
I don't know.
Everything always happened when I had the kids.
But it was like, she gave me the okay. If the opportunity arises, take it. I didn't take it. It wasn't there, and I moved on with my life. Just because it doesn't happen, if you get the okay, just because it doesn't happen that night, doesn't mean it won't happen in the future.
Well, and just because you get the okay doesn't mean you have to do it.
Right. Did I want to fuck this woman? Yeah, I did. I really did. But it didn't happen. It was not in the cards for my life. So so again, just your vanilla life, your swinger lifestyle, your swinger life. It's gonna they're gonna throw you curveballs.
Yeah.
It's all about how you handle it. Don't pout, because Santa's watching. Just saying. Don't cry about it. Don't dwell on it. If you get that no may not be a forever no. It may be not right now. Right. No. It's all about how you handle it. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it's time to end this, because I think I got somebody waiting for me.
Somebody has to work tomorrow and needs to be in bed on time tonight, because I woke up late this morning.
I doubt it. So, anyways, it has been fun, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, Hanging in the Hayloft. We're getting better as week 21 that we're on. So, we're getting better. We're getting a little more views. We'd like to get a little bit more. But we'll see where it goes, right? So, anyways, we hope you guys had fun. We had fun.
Yeah.
We always speak the truth. We are never professionals in the lifestyle. No, we're just giving
from it.
We're just giving our honest opinions on our life experiences in the lifestyle. So, anyways, we're going to end this podcast. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. we'll see you guys later next Monday, 7 o'clock. Same barn time, same barn place. See you later.
Bye, y'all.